Hi everyone, Becky Boop is an opportunistic bitch who used to whore herself out on Craigslist to old men to make money. How they found out about the hooker, we're just going to call her the hooker. I'm not going to be nice with this, I don't give a fuck. Now, I didn't know her for 10 years. Keemstar, you could go fuck yourself too, I'm not afraid of you, dude. What's my issue with Keem? He just admitted he's trying to destroy me. He's admitted he's trying to destroy me. Keemstar, let me let you in on something, bro. I am not afraid of you, dude. I'm not afraid of you. You could do whatever you want to. I'm going to sit down. I may stream once or twice in the past couple months, in like a month for the next month, but I'm taking a hiatus, man. I got some savings. I'm okay. I'm good. But I am not sitting down for this. That bitch is gonna get verbally bodied. Fuck you, fuck Keemstar, fuck that half-dead fuck piece of shit Boogie, and I don't know about Wings. I can't hate Wings. So fuck you and fuck Keemstar. You want to ruin me, Keemstar? I don't get ruined, dude. You hate it that I'm not afraid of you. You hate it that you can't have me dance on your fucking strings. Enjoy. It's just, you should just call it the piece of shit podcast, because everyone there is a piece of shit except Wings. You will say whatever you need to say. Talked about how my mom was taking care of my kids while I was laying in bed. You will say whatever you need to. This is what you've done through. You just destroy people. You just suck whatever you can out of them, and that's your career. Go marry your child fucking bride. I was like, I want to talk to you about Local. I don't want to talk about Local. She's like, think about it this way. This could be an opportunity. What? No, I'm not going on Local. No, but think about this. You come on there, we go on there, and maybe we could get some of their audience. I'd rather catch AIDS than have any of their audience. Everyone on that show is actually, they were invited on here. You are invited on here. I will not cut anything. You are more than welcome to come on my show. I get the real estate. Fuck you, Keemstar. I ain't going on Local. They can come on here. It's not that I'm afraid to talk to them, but I want the real estate, not them. If they don't give a shit and will go through private DMs with Jay, the professional filmmaker, you think I'm going to sit here and fucking hide from this shit? Fuck you and fuck all these opportunistic, soulless degenerates. Keem can come on my fucking show. I get the real estate. He could sit there with the literal prostitute, the fake cancer piece of shit. Guys, I have to make a pump and dump crypto. I have cancer that I said was a nothing burger. And you're going to judge me, Boogie? You are a fucking half-dead loser. What happened to Mr. Rogers? Now you're a lying, opportunistic piece of shit. Maybe I'll talk to your ex-fucking wife and have her on the show. See how that works out. And I'm sure it'll be true, unlike what that bitch is saying. No, I'm not going on their show. They could come on here. It's not that I have any issue talking to them at all, but come on here. Why can't I get the real estate? Keem is a bigger star. He has to go. No, I don't care. I'm not afraid to talk to him, but I want the real estate. It's that simple. I'm not going. There's nothing. I don't like that man. I can't stand him. I'm not DSP and like we're going to be Keemstar. I have to say you're a brilliant businessman and I'm just going to suck your cock. Get the fuck out of here. Did Keemstar try to convince you yesterday, try to convince me to come on his show? Because, well, they're trying to call me right now. I thought Rebecca, didn't you say Keemstar would have not wanted me on the show? He doesn't give a shit about me? Oh, he gives a shit. Especially because I don't give a fuck and I bruised his ego. And she wrote, no, that was my idea. I could say this. This is not leaking DMs like, you know, was done to me. No, I wasn't watching. I did not watch it yet. I don't watch Local. I have people who I'm in a group chat with that could verify that. I don't know how the fuck they would know, but do I talk about Local in the chat? People may tell me something that's being said on Local. I have not watched Local since we've watched it on this stream. Tonight we're going to break that mold, but dude, like Keemstar, I used to be like, I knew he was a piece of shit. And I looked back at things like Bashiverse. This is what he does. he will do whatever he needs to do and destroy. I'm not saying Bashiverse was right for what he did, but he drove that into the... That's one example. What did he say about Etika? It was a few days before he sadly killed himself. Let's think to the old man that he put out that they were a pedophile, and he actually apologized about that one. You know why he apologized? Because it was bad PR for him. Oh, dude, I'm going to prevail like a motherfucker. That's the thing. I'm not going to just, like, spurg out, cry, and quit.
Oh, look, I've got this old computer laying around. Why don't you use it?
Oh, my God. Boogie, fuck you. Are they really going into the computer shit again? Because I have a newer computer, Boogie. Holy shit. Like, does Keemstar fuck you in the ass with Diddy's baby oil? You're going to talk about this. You're going to take it in the ass. You're going to talk about this. You're going to talk about Rich. And even though it's not true, because I don't care, I'm Keemstar and my ego's bruised. I have to impress my child wife. Oh, look, the ass hurt man child is here. Boogie, the reason why you're a simp and doing whatever Keemstar says, because once this show goes away, which it will, because it's run by that cocksucker, and he's going to be talking about like the love lives of 14-year-old YouTubers on Drama Alert again, you have nothing now. You're known as the guy who scammed people and hid behind a fake cancer diagnosis. That's why you'll say whatever you need to say, you ugly degenerate fuck.
How did you and Mr. ReviewTechUSA, or I don't know, maybe that's offensive. Maybe I'm using his dead name right now. Like, can I call him that?
No, but I could call you cocksucker.
You know, like...
Tab A goes in the...
Why is this anybody's business? That's the thing on top of it, too. She's about to lie, but...
Take it all the way to home.
Yeah.
I knew she was going on anyway, and she proved me right. And she said it was because I... speculated that Keemstar was trying to get both of us on the show, which he said that Keemstar said I was irrelevant, he doesn't want me on the show, which thank fuck for that, I ain't going on anyway. But it wasn't he just trying to get me on the show right now? But yeah, I need to get away from this drama sphere for, I'll say, until election day. It's not good for me. It's just not. This was all done just to, it just shows how classless every fucking person is here. They'll arrow whatever dirty laundry to get back. Keemstar, you are as bad as everybody has said, which we already knew, but it's like, what's the matter, dude? Is the narcissism because you're getting older and you're dying for relevancy? Is the money not enough? You just need to have that power? You're just a piece of shit. You're an awful, disgusting piece of shit. And I'll actually say it to you. I know there's plenty of people that hate you that fucking kiss your ass because they're afraid of you, which you get off on, which is why you have real ire towards me. All right, let's get this bullshit done with. This is disgusting. Fuck you. Why is this anybody's business? Hey, Keemstar, do you eat your 20-year-old child wife's asshole? Like, do you stick 2 fingers in her pussy and eat her butthole? Does she ever fart in your mouth and you get fecal matter in there? Oh, it's none of my business? You're a fucking degenerate. Do you come on her face? Bukkake sessions? Do you come on her tits? Since we're all putting it out there, you fucking piece of shit. Do you like put 1 in the pink and 2 in the stink or whatever the fuck it is? I ain't playing, man. Fuck these clowns. How do people just lie about something and just like say it? Look at me. Let's see. Is she still on the show? Let's see if I can call. I'm going to call her once right now, you know, because even though she was the one harassing me. Listen.
Really? Why are you calling me?
Did you really say we dated for 10 years? We've hung out like 2 or 3 times physically since like 2019. We weren't on and off for 10 years. You just said that on the show right now. Why would you lie?
I just said we were on and off.
We were not on and off since 2016. I was still in a same roof relationship with Lauren.
I was your dream girl since 2008. Like,
yeah.
You're the one who says no. You've known me since 2008.
No, I knew you on POF from 2008. Don't twist it. We never talked once until 2016, and we didn't go to a convention together. I met you there by chance. That was it. And we didn't.
You invited me. You literally invited me. I wasn't going to video game conventions. Are you kidding?
No, that's actually true. But never mind. That was true. But you said we were dating since 2016.
I said on and off,
No, we didn't. I was still under the same roof with Lauren. We did not date. We went the first time we ever hung out. The first time we ever hung out was 2019. We went out to dinner. We went out to dinner.
The first time you've been interested in me since 2008.
Because I saw you on POF, and then I moved on with my life. I sent you a message. You never responded.
You moved on with your life so much you're on the phone with me right now. Right?
Oh, don't twist that. Don't do the gaslighting, twisting shit. You tried to make you tried to make it like our relationship was more substantial, so your credibility seemed better on the channel.
Our relationship was not very substantial. It was full of love bombing and two-facedness from you. Unfortunately, it wasn't substantial at all.
No, the two-facedness actually came from you. But we're going to keep watching, and I'm going to just keep making sure that everyone knows that. We didn't date on it. You just said we were in a relationship on and off for 10 years. That's like factually. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
How many times are you going to make me answer the same question? I said we dated on and off since 2014 or 2016.
But that's not true. We didn't hang out till 2019.
You've been trying to date me since 2008. I have all my text messages going back to 2008. I never delete anything. I have proof that you invited me to that convention.
But okay, so I invited you to the convention, but we never, ever, ever even remotely did anything close to a date until 2019, and you know that. Why would you lie about that? We didn't talk in 2014.
Let's ask your chat something. Get their opinion.
Sure, let's go.
Chat, if a guy says to a girl, hey, I'm going to be at this convention. Do you want to come and meet me and we can hang out? Would you consider that sort of like a date, or that the guy is
dumbass, my wife was there with me pregnant. Why the fuck would I die? Like,
imagine my shock when I showed up and saw a pregnant ass wife.
Oh, don't you, dude? You came there because we were talking about the review hell stuff, and it was a YouTube related thing, and there was a whole group of people there. Don't make it like we were fucking at the hotel. Get real. Get real.
Never fucked, period.
Well, I know we didn't. We hung out like 2 or 3 times. And that started in 2019. Don't make it like we had some long-term relationship. It's ridiculous. You're lying. And you know it.
I never said we had a long-term relationship. In fact, the reason we were on and off is because I was never interested enough in you to stay on.
So is that why you were saying that you thought I was so sexy before? I have the text here. You really want to do that? This all started with my text being leaked, so you really want to do that? You want to go there?
Leaking text, but really? You want to call me out for calling you sexy? For real? You really want to?
Well, you said you weren't interested, but you just said 2 seconds before that hold on. You just said 2 seconds before that you weren't interested. So why would you leave those kind of messages?
Back then, I never started calling. This most recent time is when I was most interested in you. Before, I never called you any of this stuff. I said, yeah, I called you sexy a few times. So, is that a crime?
Well, since you were
what point are you even trying to make?
The point I'm trying to make is this was all part of your fucking plan. I knew yesterday that you were going on this show.
What plan? Oh my God, Rich. What plan? You contacted me out of nowhere this time around.
Yes, no. Pause a second. I saw a picture of you and liked it, and you friended me, and we started talking again. You added a friend request to me.
Yeah, after you liked my photo. And why are we even debating this?
Because you're saying shit on there that you made it like we were like together. Keemstar is in the middle of laughing right now that we were together for like 10 years and we didn't have sex. My audience is watching the video as we speak.
Literally, Rich, I'm going to give you the last piece of friendly advice I possibly can.
Oh, please.
I don't think you live streaming this right now is very good for you. I really wouldn't. I don't think the points you're trying to make don't really make a lot of sense. They're irrelevant. You're even trying to, like, it's weird. I don't think this is good.
Why is this not good? Why? Well, you said that I was like dating you at the convention.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You said we were dating at the convention. You just said that.
Say that. Look, I don't remember every single word I say, but as far as I remember, and it's on video, I said we've dated on and off since then. I didn't say.
But it's not true. That's factually not.
Can you not interrupt me? Is that possible?
It's not true. You know we didn't hang out until 2019 in terms of a dating thing.
You invited me there, and I went, and I definitely thought that was the start of dating. what kind of
That's
guy-
how with my fiance there at the time, who was pregnant. So could I call her right now? Could I call her?
You have the nerve to try to bring around a potential side piece around your wife.
You were a side piece. Yes, you were a side piece right in front of her. We hung out right in front of her. Yes, that was exactly it. All right, thank you, Becky. Thank you so much. Thank you. Apparently inviting another YouTuber to a fucking convention was a date. Well, my pregnant fiance was right there next to me. Yeah, Boogie's acting like he didn't like fucking make himself bankrupt paying for hookers. Like, can we just pause a second about who are the moral arbiters here? Like, are we fucking kidding? Like, I know their audience is a bunch of nihilists and they don't care. Like, it's just, who could we fucking destroy today? We don't care who. It's kind of like Keno Casino Light, actually. It's the best way to put it. Yeah, Boogie's acted like he didn't pay like close to $250,000 for sex. But according to him, Mike Klum didn't do the math right. It doesn't matter if it's $70,000, Boogie. I've never bought a hooker in my life. Never once. Never fucking once. You want to compare? At least Boogie actually got in the sack with the hookers. You dated on and off for 10. Yes, I did. We dated on it. We dated absolutely. It's not that we absolutely dated completely on and off. I was dating her while I was living with my ex-fiance while she was pregnant. Yes, we were dating the entire time, except we weren't.
Why? What happened?
What did they tweet? I don't care that they tweeted. Let them fucking tweet. They could come, dude. It's not. They could come on my show. I'll take the clout. I'm not getting baited by the tweet. If the tweet is that important, if someone wouldn't mind, you know who you are. If you don't mind, DM it to me. I'm not going to open up another fucking tab right now.
Here.
Let me call him. Yeah, I'll call Keem on the phone right now. Let me see. I'll unblock him and call him.
Rich, you gotta end this.
No, not going to end it at all. How you doing, man? You're on the stream. Why would I end it? She's full of shit.
I'm watching right now. It's horrible. This is a disaster for you.
No, it's not a disaster for me because I'm telling the truth. Why?
I think I misjudged this. I think you might be like sick right now, going through something.
Dude, you could gaslight me all you want to. You could absolutely can. But you know I'm telling the truth. She is lying to get clout. She's going to be like a psychic giving dating advice on your show? Is that what she wanted clout, dude? You know this though. You don't care. And you got the shit from Jay, right? He leaked DMs to you because he wanted to get back at me, right?
Dude, my source is Betty Boop. And listen, you
No, your source. Stop it, you retard.
Talk or no?
Oh God, another nard. That's all they do. Okay, sure. Go ahead, talk.
But I'm like talking. You immediately like cut me off and go on to some.
Okay.
Listen, the whole thing that I was just about to say right now, then I got fucking interrupted, so now I forgot my train of thought. But the whole thing that you kept on is she's a liar. She's a liar. I never dated her. You opened up your stream saying you never dated her, and now you're admitting that you did date. And then you're like,
no,
I
dude.
met you at a convention.
She said that we were dating since like 2014. She said that we were on and off since 2008 when all I did was see her POF profile.
Okay, maybe you're right. You're caught up in this whole dates and stuff, right? But you started off the show saying I never dated her. And now you've admitted that you did date her. And then you said
Keem, we
said,
hung out 2 or 3
convention.
times, dude. We hung out like she's making it the way we just watched it. She's making it like we were like under the fucking same roof and never had sex. She went to. The thing is too. The first time we hung out, which was like in 2019, besides the convention where my fiance was pregnant and was at. Okay, that she's making like we dated there was in 2019, and then she went to Korea for another dude, and then she ended up getting engaged to another dude.
Okay, so Rich, let's do some math. What is 2019 to today? Isn't that like?
And we didn't talk for like fucking eons, dude. We hung out like
6 years.
We didn't talk. She would when she was supposed to come back from Korea here. We hung out like one more time, and then we stopped talking for ages again. And then honestly, recently
She says that in the interview. She says if you put all your time together, it's probably like 6 months when you guys were dating.
No, that's not even true either. Not even close. Not even close. Not even remotely close, dude.
All I know is you're splitting hairs. You're
No, I'm not splitting any hairs.
You are, and everyone sees it. Your whole entire chat is like calling you a liar and shit.
No, the chat that came from your side that's calling me a liar. Why would I lie about it? What the fuck do I care? And why, like, this is the thing. Like, this is what you guys do? You go through DMs to get people? Is that what you do? Because I know that's exactly how you got them. You got them from Jay. She admitted it.
I didn't go through Jay to get you.
Yeah,
Jay
why don't you...
talk to me. Dude, if Jay was so bent out to get you, Jay
He
would
is.
be on my show. He'd be on Kino Casino. He'd be on Dark Side Phil. Jay doesn't go on anyone's show.
But dude, I already know that he did. I was told that this is how it got out. I know. So stop. There's no other way you would have known about her except for that. Because we used to talk about, like, oh, I'm talking to this, or I'm having this problem.
Since 2016, you can even Google it and, like, see tweets back and forth between me and her.
Yeah,
Right?
you hated her. It doesn't mean you knew anything about her.
But regardless, like, I'm a news guy. I'm not going to tell you my fucking source, even if it was Jay. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I know
like,
it
I'm
was.
not giving up my source.
All right, I'm going to get back to here. If you would like to come on again later, I may call you again, and we'll have more of a discussion.
Hang up at the point where you don't realize that you're losing the entire audience, like everyone, and you need to just abort the stream and then like come back in a week and we can pick up this fight.
No, I'm gonna keep going. I'm curious to see what else she has to say.
All right, well,
All
have
right.
fun.
All right.
It's a disaster.
All right, love you. You're a good-looking guy, handsome guy. Love you. He's a handsome man. What direction I go in with this? If I don't talk about it, I was fucked. If I do talk about it, I was fucked. So I might as well just be fucked and give my take, because I don't have anything to hide. You hear the hesitation when he said I'm not going to reveal his sources. He's not going to reveal his sources. I know your source. Because she told me. And Keem, you literally said in the podcast you want to find everything out about me to destroy me. Do you think, like, how does anyone look at him and be like, wow, man, this guy is a journalist? Look, didn't you just say he's like, I have sources, I'm a news? You just said you want to destroy me. You're not unbiased, you fucking retard. You're not unbiased. You literally said in this podcast, people sent me the clip, that you want to destroy me. You excellent journalist, you. Who has someone on right now that's telling fucking lies. And if she says something true, I'm going to tell you. Because that's not my MO. I'm fucked either way. I talk about this, I'm fucked. I don't talk about this, I'm fucked. So I'm like, you know what? I know I need a break. A lot of you here are saying that I need a break from this shit. I agree with you. So I am. I am taking a fucking hiatus until Election Day. Aren't they saying, too? Oh, yeah, Captain Journalism. Aren't you saying, too, that it was Boogie? That was the reason that I deleted my YouTube channel? Is that that's a thing, right? Yeah. Snowball's chance in hell. He owns his own news channel. No news is unbiased. There's a difference between news having a bias and you just straight up lying about something, dude. Keem doesn't care. It's all about what could put money in his pocket. And it's all about getting back at his enemies, too. Again, I keep bringing this up because it's just such a fucking perfect example. He went on there, kissed DSP's ass, which DSP was like, oh, I'll lick your butthole, too. And that was all to just get back at duty. That's all it was. Again, allegedly, if I don't know something, I'm not going to say it's true. Allegedly, to get back at duty. How did... It takes forever for if someone complains about something to get demonetized. He always flexes, maybe he's lying about that too. He always flexes my connections, Killer Keemstar's connections at YouTube. How did that happen so fast? Because you had an axe to grind with him because he uploaded it, which he shouldn't have done. He uploaded a full clip of LolcowLive to his channel, and you were pissed off at that. You wanted to get back at him because you're a petty bastard who can't let a grudge go. Our inner, I won't say who this is, our inner, because she was auditioning for LolcowLive. That's all she cared about. She doesn't care that what this will do to me. She wanted to audition for the show. And when she realized, after she was like trying to come from 600 angles yesterday, that I was not going to go on the show, she did this.
you know, even last night, I was still trying to kind of smooth things over with him. But just now, he was going.
No, that's a lie too. You were trying to convince me to go back, to go on this show because you have to look at it like opportunity. I don't want their opportunity. I don't want their audience. They're fucking pieces of shit. Team to get his audience. His audience hates me anyway, you fucking retard. His audience can't stand me, Becky. They wouldn't come here. The only reason they're here now is to say that Keemstar's winning. That's all they're here for. They're never going to come here anyway. And between not having my main YouTube channel, which, again, there's a reason that some of you know, that, thank God I got rid of it, and that freaked you out. And because I wouldn't go on this show to fucking suck his audience off, hoping to get 10 of them to come here, you were like, fuck it then. Everyone hates Rich right now. I'm going to jump on the train. Yeah, Andy Worski's a rapist, and PPP is a racist. There's all receipts of video with this. Who showed his asshole? Wonder why he couldn't be a pastor. I don't have no idea.
I'm a pretty good negotiator. I was not accepting no for an answer.
I'm a pretty good negotiator. Yeah, you offered her a fucking job, and you had a hate boner for me. Yeah, I'm a good negotiator. He ain't getting me on his show. Hey, Keem, I'm a good negotiator. Get the fuck on my... Well, actually, he kind of did pick up. I will give him that. He did pick up. He did pick up. I did say that. He did pick up. The Wii U is... Yeah. I actually got one brand new off of eBay. Oh, my God. I'm going to take a marijuana rope. I'm such a... I like doing this on stream sometimes because they make such a big fucking deal of it. I wonder if the rapist is watching this.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad, thank you. But can I say one more? Is it
Of
possible
course.
for me to say
Of
one more
course.
thing
Go
before I
ahead.
go?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just have to ask because I wonder if anyone else.
I promise you this. It's going to take 7 hours to get through. Whatever. If I didn't delete my YouTube channel, she would have still been kissing my ass and wouldn't be here.
Is out there in the woodwork like this. What is with him giving people his old computers? Because he charged.
I guarantee you, he told her to bring that up because that goes along with the narrative that I put keyloggers on computers. Because Keemstar, you're a piece of fucking shit. And Becky, you're just as much of a piece of shit. Like, what is, like, why? I'm telling you, though, he told her to say this to fit the narrative. We have nothing else to talk about, man. Talking about my sex life with somebody that you got the information from a DM with a non-existent sex life that we had because we hung out like 2 or 3 times. Come on, dude. Come on. And you think I'm going to respect you? You're a piece of shit. You'll do whatever you need to do to get clicks on your show. You can't help yourself, man. You have all the money in the world, but your pride just won't let you go away. You're like a hemorrhoid on the You're like the hemorrhoid on the ass of YouTube. You just can't let go. Not only do I have other sources that told me, she said it herself. He went through his chat history and talked to Kino and talked to fucking Keemstar about it. That's Jay. That is Jay. If I'm wrong, Jay, sue me. Dude, Keemstar, I was at an event for my daughter where they were having a baseball game. And you called me to come on your show, and I'm like, this fucking guy's call. I blocked you. You're annoying. I'm not going to be under your thumb. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't like you. See, that's the thing that you're all trying to implicate me to be like a fucking criminal. And you can't say that I'm just bringing... You've said it on the computer that you said it on your show. And I've seen it on other shows that, like, what? I have a keylogger on there? Really? You know how fucking illegal that is? And I'm capturing people's personal information? Are you fucking mad? And you just put that out there because you have a hate boner for me? You go into my personal life because you have a hate boner for me? And you think I'm just going to sit there and be okay with it? And the thing was, for a very long time, I did shut up about it. I'm going to call this out. I'm going to take a break, and I'll come back on November 5th. But if you thought I was just going to sit here and run away from this, sorry, man. No way. You don't get to do this to me. You know, dig up stuff and try to paint me in some horrible light because egos. Can't stress that enough. I know I've said that way too many times, but it's true. That shows a pattern. It's like they don't care. They don't give a shit. So, Boogie, I gave a phone to intro guy. Am I stalking him? And putting keyloggers on there? Like, dude. And then the best thing is that these people don't... Oh, wait. Let's see what Boogie has to say. Let's see what that piece of shit has to say.
See, that establishes a pattern.
A pattern.
Of giving PCs to people you are afraid have dirt on you.
You can't make this up, dude. You can't make this up. So they're just putting out that I'm a criminal. You're literally like, am I exaggerating or being melodramatic right now? Yeah, I have a lot to say about this whole thing. Like they're just saying that I'm a criminal casually. I don't understand people, dude. I used to review tech at one time. On and off, very more off than on. That's, you know, big brain stuff, Boogie. Go buy another hooker, you ugly fuck. Yeah, I know. Boogie trying to be a moral arbiter after what he was caught doing is crazy. It's just, this whole thing is gross. It's just gross. All because I had opinions on people. Really, that's what it is at the end of the day. And I defended myself against gross allegations. And I didn't do it on a daily basis. I just finally had enough after hearing about it for months upon months. That's what started all this. But if you don't think that these sensitive egos and that these people will do what they're doing just to get back at somebody isn't mental illness, I don't know what to tell you.
I'd love
Rich,
to have you on.
Just like last time, if you have something to say, we'll be more than glad to give you our platform of 7,000 concurrent viewers to say it. You don't.
No, thank you. I would rather stay with my 500 people and not your 7,000 retards. But you come on my show, and I make the bread off of it. Doesn't work like that. You don't get to accuse me of this stuff, and I play by your fucking rules and games. Fuck off. Does Boogie not realize that the reason he's on this show is that his channel... because he tried to keep going because he has no pride? What happened, Boogie? Everyone realized that you were a fake fuck and like, I'm really sad and fat today, guys. Hey, guys, the fat Mr. Rogers of the internet. I'm very fat and sad again. I'm very fat and sad again. I'm very fat and no one cares anymore. You're a fucking psycho. And you are being the cuck to Keemstar to do whatever you need to do to get that relevancy again, Mr. Rogers, who spent almost $250,000 on fucking hookers, literally and metaphorically. Yeah, he's Keem's dude, he literally had him crawling on the floor shirtless to apologize to him. And once this show is done, Boogie, here's the thing. Even with my measly little live streaming channel, I could still pull in, realistically, like 400 or 500 people. 250 is, that's not realistic. You got to have the real numbers. You can't even pull in that. You can't. The only reason you have this relevancy again is because you're on this stupid fucking show, which turned into basically Kino Casino Light. You're a garbage human being. Man, I love to talk to your ex-wife, but didn't you make her sign an NDA? Wonder why you made her sign an NDA. But you made your ex-wife sign an NDA. I could only imagine. I could only fucking imagine, with knowing how mentally unstable your ass is, the stories that she would tell. That's why you panicked and probably made her sign that NDA. Allegedly. Gonna be the judge of me. Go fucking do another crypto scam and cry behind cancer that you don't have. I have 1,700 viewers right here right now, and probably like 1,200 of them are from your fucking channel. Are you for real? See, I don't even want to sit through this, but if I don't sit through this, they're gonna say that what is going on?
Hating.
All right, this is boring the fuck out of me.
I will say this, Rich. I know literally everyone. You don't. Good luck with that, buddy.
He's flexing who he knows that... oh, man. Let me know.
He said 10 times? That's a lot of times to hang out.
No, 2 to 3 times. I never said 10 times. All right. Could someone explain to me how he's saying that I broke TOS so I could debunk it? I know he's pissed off he can't control me. And he's pissed off that I don't give a fuck about challenging him. Well, good news, Keem. After this, I'm just going to pretend that you don't exist. Because it's exhausting. And what you will go through to get your way. But at the same time, I stand my ground. And I'm not afraid of you. And I know that you hate that. You hate that. And that's why you're going all in on me. Because you need to destroy your enemies because you're a fucking psychopath who has to be the king of YouTube, Grandpa. Go fuck your granddaughter. Your 20-year-old granddaughter wife.
Rich spent thousands of dollars. I spent thousands of dollars.
Who spent thousands of dollars? Who? No, you spent close to 200,000, if not more. What was the number that he said? Then he made it was always 70,000 or something. She wasn't like, oh my God. You were specifically spending close to $250,000 for sex. I because I felt bad what happened when she came back to Korea. I gave her $1,000, a camera, and a Switch. Dude, we're not the same, man. Keem, I heard you enjoy this.
At least I got pussy, so.
Yeah, and I could get pussy without having to pay for it. And I didn't have a hooker quit because I'm so grotesque. Showing your meat flap on Twitch, Boogie, is still nudity. It's just a horror show.
Just saying, Rich.
Yeah, and why did the wife keep saying, well, and then he stopped her and he goes, why are you saying well? Like,
because she was half asleep. No, that was not set up at all. In the slightest. This is what you're going to do? Dude, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care about your ego. Your ego is shit, and so are you. No, the only other time I ever called her was with the Dropbox bullshit. Why? How are you so awful that you just lie in real time? And how does it work? How does it work? It's incredible. Because I don't succumb to you, your ego doesn't want me to exist on a platform that you make money on. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. And that's the thing. He wants any kind of evidence that I have, he wants to put doubt into it. So it's like, nah, my narrative's right. I don't like this guy. I'm going to make sure he's done. This is what he does. This is what he's made his career on YouTube with. He is garbage. I know he's watching this right now, or he's going to, or even if he isn't watching anymore, I'm sure this will all get back to him. You're a piece of shit, Keem, and I'm not afraid of you. Cry. Or go cry to your buddies at YouTube. I know people at YouTube, Rich. You better watch out, even though I'm putting a whole bunch of really slanderous, terrible shit out about you, and going into your personal life, where I know the source was, hi, Jay. Fuck him. Fuck them all. And fuck, you know what, man? Fuck Wings, too. You're just going along with it because you're getting a check here. You admit you hate being on this show, except it was for the check. So you'll just say whatever you need to say, because they're all of them. If you are a part of this and are a willing participant, even if it's just for the check and you don't give a fuck, you're just as much of a piece of shit as Keemstar. Yeah, his child. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they're like talking shit about me. Like, did you hear what I said before? I don't know how long you've been watching. Boogie's talking about my game failing. I'm like, dude, you literally made a hooker quit. It was in your documentary. Yeah. You made a hooker quit. Like his whole like thing of being like the happy, sound-minded Mr. Rogers was obviously, we know now for a very long time, that was all bullshit. Yeah. And you either do like I did and see the writing on the wall and get rid of your channel and move on to different things like having my secondary live stream channel, or you become Boogie. Well, he's an extreme, but you get my point.
Do you understand what I'm saying? There's too much motives going on to lie in this scenario.
I know I called you, but I don't want to talk again, dude. What are we going over now? What are we going? You already tried to imply again that I'm putting keyloggers on computers because I have a bunch of review unit mini PCs. Phil went with that narrative too, Daniel.
Just like
what now, bitch?
When Rich refused to be a good dad, right? And like,
he's going with it again. You're fucking lying again. You're gonna go with that, where you said I was laying in bed stoned and my mom was taking care of the kids, she almost died. Didn't talk about that. The doctor was surprised she was still alive. But at that point, she had a very bad infection. They didn't know what was going on, and she couldn't even move. And you were at that point, you slob piece of shit, saying that she was taking care of the kids. Fuck you, Boogie. Fuck you, Steven. And you're going to sit here and pontificate to me, especially after what you did with the whole cancer stint, excuse me? You're going to dare come at me? God, I wish your wife didn't sign that NDA, but she probably got 6 figures out of you, so I kind of don't blame her. She's like, I get money and I get the fuck away from this psychopath. I'm not going to apologize because you were putting out purposeful misinformation based on nothing, saying that my mom was taking care of my fucking kids while I was laying in bed. You're really, what am I apologizing to you for? But to see the same thing persist, and you have a video on LolcowLive saying ReviewTechUSA is a bad father? When I have 3 kids? Do you know how awful that is? Because it ain't just about me. You bring my kids into it. You will do whatever he says, Boogie, because you're a cuck with psychological issues, and you also need this show probably more than anyone there. I can't get Boogie's ex-wife on. I'm almost positive now that she signed an NDA.
Suck cock.
Now that this is out there, Keem, you can't really say that I'm a bad father, say that I'm implicated in a crime by putting keyloggers or alleging that I put keyloggers on the computer. And you can't do like what Kino Casino is doing and say that I'm a pedophile when it's been proven and debunked that I'm not.
I was like, well, this is fucking awkward. Like, what?
This is awkward. It's an event. It's an event for YouTubers. There was nothing awkward. You were making up lies right now to defame me because you're a fucking cunt. Cunt. You're a childless cunt. And I'll say that to you because I don't have respect for you. Other women have careers, have lives, and that's why they choose not to have children. You lay around your house all day looking for ways to grift, and you fucking sold your ass and are selling pictures to a former troll of mine to make a living. You're not the same. You're not a woman. You're a whore. And on top of it too, not only do I know he did, Keemstar when he was on the I don't release my sources. He hesitated on the top of it. I already know. Said he couldn't wait for a YouTuber who had terminal cancer. Yeah, that was Total Biscuit. This is who he is. He doesn't, and that was because he said he isn't news. Imagine wishing death on somebody because they said your channel isn't news. That is Keemstar. He is an awful fucking person. And you know what, Keemstar? That's why you're marrying a 20-year-old, because that's your fucking mentality. You're 20. You want to be 20 still. You're like Peter Pan with a fucking beard. No one to blame but himself. How did I make mistakes? Yes, but should it have escalated to this? No. Egos got bruised, and people wanted to destroy me. But I can't be destroyed. Boogie could try to claim that that was the reason I shut down my YouTube channel. Yeah, sure, Boogie. Yeah, the guy who faked cancer, who bankrupted himself by buying hookers, is the reason. Yeah, I couldn't take the pressure from you, Boogie. I couldn't take the pressure, Steven. Try to stand up out of your chair. I could do it. See? Like, you fat fuck that beat your weight loss surgery. You get up, and what is it, like this? When you fuck your child bride, like how many flaps does she have to lip up to see your disgusting penis? You disgusting man. Just let me know. Also, you say she deserves being childless. Yes, absolutely. She would ruin a child. She would absolutely ruin them. She would just absolutely ruin them. Sometimes it makes me think there is a God, because God probably looked at her and said, oh dear God, this bitch should not reproduce. No, I'm not talking to you. If Keem actually wants to make peace with me, we could chat tomorrow. I'm not talking to anybody tonight either. After this stream, I ain't in the fucking mood. And if Keem, you really want to apologize and not have it be part of this fucking theater mill of shit, you'll call me tomorrow and we'll talk. Doesn't need to be on camera. I'm not calling. There's no chance. If Keemstar really wants to make amends, I don't believe him in the slightest. He could call me tomorrow. We could have a heartfelt conversation. You know what I notice about a lot, not just her, but a lot of these YouTubers as they get older, probably because they are actual fucking narcissists, is that they get more vindictive. It's like, I can't be relevant because I'm not young, whether it be Keemstar or... oh, I don't even want to say it. Becky Boop. Or any of these. They just get more vile. Because I guess it's how they want to hold on to their relevancy. Good luck with that one. I'm good. And I wanted to say my piece, and I'm going away for 2 weeks to stay away from the nonsense. But I don't back down to pieces of shit and fucking liars. I don't back down to anybody, actually. You want to drag my name through the mud for your own fucking selfish reasons? I'm here to tell you to go fuck yourself. And here I am, saying to all of them, from the bottom of my heart, go fuck themselves. I don't give a fuck about the look. I give a fuck about the reality. And the reality is not what that bitch or those other assholes said. Fuck them for giving a lying bitch a platform. And fuck them for just being... well, Keemstar is part of it. And the other two... no, they're all... fuck them all. I'm not even giving anyone a pass with anything. Have a good night, Hacky Smack. I'm out of here. Glad we had this family-friendly stream. And, I'm going gay. That's it. I'm going gay. Have a good night.